Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another cast of the PUBG EU Scrims. And today we have a stacked lobby for you because we are playing on event service, which means the best teams in the lobby will be joining us today. Let's hop over and check the leaderboard. And as you can see, we have 010 Esports from Turkey, 4 Pushman, Ascent joining us, Bushido, the Face Clan, Liri, Lari La, and then MFP Clan PNC teams from India and Spain will joining us. Let's see where they will come in. Then we have Redline, Room for Improvement, The Misov, Triema, Ultra South Stackers, Virtus Pro, Win or Die, and X Domination completing the lobby. He is not able to move himself. I see. He's joining as observer today. Let's see. So, for now, we have almost all teams complete. We have 2 players missing so far for the 4 Pushmen and MFP clan. MFP is waiting for their fourth, while the 4 Pushmen will be joined by their fourth in the next few seconds, hopefully. Let's see. Match has started without the fourth from the 4 Pushmen. Well, unfortunate. But Gwen said we'll start at 6, and it's almost 6. So, nonetheless, this means we are live now with match number 1. Let's hop over to the camera again, so you will see my face for another few seconds before we join into the match. And hopefully we have some interesting games for you. We don't have all the top teams in the lobby like we had on Monday. Unfortunately, I wasn't there on Monday and because I was at a concert. Nonetheless, we'll see if we can get all the action for you. Let's see, I want that one. To check my settings first. There we go. Let's hop over here. Let's hop over there. When this is done, we press this little button here. And this means we are live with match number 1. As you can see, we are on Erangel. And we are starting below Sosnovka Island, and our journey will head to Severny. And last but not least, we have 70 players currently in the lobby. That doesn't mean anything, though, because some of those teams join with their coaches. Interesting, though, we have a coach for the players from Ascend as well, which is Heaven in this case. Not quite sure if he will coach them or if he's just joining to spectate. We'll see. 16 seconds remain before we will start into the match. A lot of space is reachable for the teams with this plane. This should be roughly all the spots reachable. Novoretnoy, Milta Power, Milta itself will be a tough spot. Lipovka will not be reachable. Same goes for Komeshki, as well as Zarki. The rest should be able and possible for the teams. And as you can see, our first plane is already on the go. We have Lari La with Hot and Spicy over here. While we are following the Face Clan with James, Gustav, Vart, and Fax. One of the first to jump out are Ascent, as well as the PNC Spain team. Then we have the 4 Pushmen over here in light purple. Room for Improvement. Face, like I said. Then we have the India PNC team. X-Domination over here. Pachinki played by the Ultra South Stuckers, even though we have Crosscow quite close to them. Kartoffel and Crosscow are currently, fighting for that car. And, well, both are in. Crosscow drops out, though. And that means, so far, it's looking like we don't have any early kills. Beamy quite close to Xerox here. Circle shifts to Quarry. This is looking good for room for improvement. They don't need... They have a lot of room for improvement here. Timo going for Yasnaya. Bushido going for the compound surrounding the dirt road. Then Liri, Lari, La. Right here in School Apps. This little compound, Crosscow close there. Needs a pickup from his teammates. Virtus Pro is Rojok. Then we have Yasnaya, like I said, played by TMO. MFP with the split below Starber. With Korabos in the in Ghost Town. Gedrock's over here for win or die. I'm not quite sure why he decided to drop so late. Maybe he had a disconnect or was AFK. His teammates are here in North George. South George played by Triema. And last but not least, we have Redline and Severny. All right, let's see what we can see, because so far it's looking like the teams have no real clutches anywhere. Some shots by Crossberg. Sanders going for the quick emergency pickup, while we have the Ultra South Stuckers currently going for rotation. Let's follow them. See if they can find a possible position to play. Kartoffel right here below Kovalevi. Room for improvement with the God compound. Kova already dodging that compound. Says, alright, I'm gonna play there. Formerly the analyst from Face Clan. Had the honor of meeting him at the PGS1. Those shots coming out by Tommy as well. Ultra South Stuckers with Kartoffel, Mixu, Pufax and Meisters. Also quite well-known players. At least for me. Some of those names I know, some of those names I don't, like Tommy. You can see a few more emergency pickups coming in, not only from Ascent, but also from the India PUBG team. Shots against Meisters. Ascent has decided not to drop into the quarry. Good for them. Oh no, they are dropping into quarry. As we can see here, they are going for it. Do you want to take that fight? And Nadine. Tommy with a knock against Brex. 104. Chris coming over the edge. In favor. And Tommy gets rocked by Kiryakai. First kill for Ascent. Brex will hopefully be back on his feet. You can see the Spain team, the PNC Spain team quite close. Kartoffel with Nate in hand. That might be a good one. Nope. Brex dodges it. Pain's quite close. I did hear that nade. Marble. The other warehouse might have seen someone from the Ultra South Stuckers. Might have heard Kartoffel as well. And now coming in with the emergency pickup here. Got by already with the disconnect, it seems. Karku, Risen, and Rupish searching for a position to play. For everybody wondering who we have for Spain, it's Cory, Artifact, Dumbleizer, and Shadow Echo. So far, players I haven't heard of yet. Marbo with the next kill against Kartoffel. So the Ultra South Stuckers losing a player as well. Red line rotating behind win or die. That might be interesting. Lajos already has heard about that. About red line rotating behind them. Maleb joining red line here. Former player of Entropic. Together with not one Zeko and Ivis. Habibi with a kill against Rupish. It's a fight between Mom quite close to Crosscow here. Or Crosscow quite close to Mom. He's just below the ridge here. Waiting for his chance to maybe get the kill in against Mommy. That's 3-aimer. See. Maybe 4-3-aimer as well with the kill against one of the players from India. Shot by here. In the water. Searching for... I'm not quite sure what he's searching for. But at least he didn't die. That's something. But... till he makes it to his teammates, man, that might take a while. Chip list. Back. Shot at by Fantosi. For Larry La. Together was Hot and Spicy, Xerox, and Hyper. Emma over here with Mom, Mix, and Marv, and Habibi. Currently... of the rocks here. Not too bad, that position. Not the best position either. Maybe with some shots in the direction of red line. There was a tag there, if I saw that correctly. Lajos will see kill against Sparta. TMO losing their first play as well. See if we can get more action in for you. TMO fighting against Win or Die. Gadrox with the knock against Tiska. Nedex now the last standing player for the Mythos. And that's it. GG, well played. The Mythos eliminated on rank 17 after Levante sees Justus and Nedex. That's it for them. Win or Die in trouble though, because they are still out in the blue. Can see a lot of teams rotating already. Mom's still waiting here in the observatory. Coming out. Not quite sure what Gadrox is shooting at. Circle shifts in favor for Spain. Karkanal, the last remaining player, down. Oh, no. They're quite close to each other, the Indian guys, Karku and Ritha. Arisen. That's the reason it looked like there was only one Mom. Finally found by Crosscow, who gets a kill. And that means we're down to 58 players. Down here we lose Matt Bay for the players from Bushido. Paxton Ward with the kill for the Face Clan. Yeah, rotations. Ascend facing off against X Domination. Nikozito. Nikozito gets killed here. Or knocked at least. for Brex. Weeks killed as well. Spain gets a kill as well against Meisters. Car peeking over the ridge. Sees Beamy there. Crexy and Nixie losing Lucarux there for Virtus Pro. Nate in the direction of Beamy. That's, well, way too short. Kazoo with the knock against our baby here. Can see Karku in the back. That's up over there. Last remaining player here in the near vicinity, because Shatbai is still over here. At least he made it back to the main island. Karku is in trouble now, though. Redline is pushing forwards. They know there has to be a player left. At least found one, looks like. Push from Ascent against X Domination. Glowham gets a knock against Keeley. Gets a knock against Brex. Gets tagged. Marbo with the knock and flush against Seifu. Just going for the res on Brex. Xerox with some tags against Pains. He's still knocked. Glowham. Tagged. For at least 90 HP. More tags coming in. Brex almost knocked again. X-Domination eliminated. Brex Nate finds Glowham. And therefore, X-Domination out on rank 16. Spain with some more shots. Taking a toll against Ascent here together with Leary, Lari, La. Gilly knocked, Pain's knocked. Brex going for the hero move. Back we can see Zarix moving. So he gets the angle against Ascent. Marcy with the kill against Kova. Oh, nice shot against Shiplist by Nixie. And the Habibi shot against him as well. Nixie with a nade. Bit too short. That one is a bit better. Still Shiplist in trouble. Kill goes out for Ivis. There we go. Back we can still see the Spain as a Spanish PNC team. Down here we have the Ultra South Stackers. Flores as last remaining member for 010 Esports. Above him we have the Face Clan. Facing off against the Spanish guys. Kristalny. For the full pushman down here. As you can see. This might be our endpoint. Face in trouble. 010. Eliminated. James now the last remaining player up here. Vart in the back here, quite close to Ascend, and that might be dangerous. Vart. Nate in hand. Oh, way too short. Trying to get away here. Gets behind the building. Topple. Oops. Can see James already closing in. These Paints and Killy right in front of him. Vart with the knock against Brex. Chris able to get an angle in. Lord gets a flush against Brax. Chris in trouble because from the other side it's Bushido. Taking a toll against him. Lord now in trouble. 2 HP remain. His own is done and gets knocked by Paints. Retaliation for his end. Chris still waiting for FaZe to make their move. Team's waiting as well. Triema is eliminated on rank 14. Fantosi with the kill against Nexi. So Virtus Pro eliminated on 13. James. That idea was good. Gets a knock in. Gets a second knock as well. Is not looking too good for his end. Chris now the last remaining player. Gets shot again by Celtic. Sees James. But Celtic gets a kill in. And that's it, unfortunately, for his end on rank 11. Just before Larila was eliminated by the Spanish team. Not my bad with the knock against Nakiop. Korobos coming in through the blue. Has the Spanish PNC team right in front of him. And shot by for the Indian PNC team right in his back. Let's see if he will make it to the circle or if he will die before that. Because, like I said, right in front of him, there's the Spanish PNC team just waiting for him. Echo has not heard him arriving. That's, well... Korobos did see him, though. Is up with the knock against Spiciaka. Or Pushman in trouble. Artifacts spotted by Korobos. Gets another knock and possible flush in. There we go. Red line pushing forwards against the Spanish team. Shadow Echo is the last remaining player. It comes in. Zeko in trouble. And from behind, it's not one who comes in, gets a kill. And the PNC Spain team is eliminated on rank 9. Rank 8 goes to Bushido. Celtic found by James. Face up here. They are down one player. Ward was killed by Ascent. Then we have the 4 Pushmen down to 2. Over here, we have Win or Die with 4 players. The Ultra South Stuckers down here. All the way here in the back, we have Ivers for red line. Korobos, he took a toll out of red line with that knock against Veko. Or killed by on 1. He was knocked by Pufix. Nailup already going. Trying the hero move. His car is almost blown to smithereens though. Changing it, that's a good idea. Kristalny. Getting a knock in. Gustav killed by Levante. And that nade by Fax seals the fate for the 4 Pushmen. Fax trying to go for the race on James. Last remaining player for the FaZe clan so far. He does not get the race in. Nobody down there in the compound anymore though. Marbo still alive for room for improvement all the way over here in the blue. Kedrox. Still waiting for Fax. Gets the kill against... Die. 11 kills already. 7 for Levante. 1 each for Laios and Gedrox. 2 for Hollow My Bad. Fax over here now. The last player for the FaZe clan. Marbo. The last player for room for improvement. You can see red line is closing in as well. Nailip. And not one Because this is with Arvis and Zico, they already have 10 kills as well. So quite close to the count for win or die. Arbo lucky found the car from Face and got a new helmet and vest. If I heard that correctly. Below him there's Levante just waiting for him. There's a side we have Fax. Levante moving up with the car. Arbo. How much luck does he have? Has seen hell on my bat. Fax just waiting, looking back. Won't find anyone there. But he will most likely find Redline. Or win or die. One of those two teams might push against him. Nail up. Has not seen Levante. But Levante has seen him. Fax now moving in. Gets the knock in. And gets a kill as well. 9 kills for Face. Fax does his job. Gedrox though with a kill against him. Therefore Face eliminated on rank 4. Room for improvement eliminated as well. Marlboro found by Levante. And that just leaves the Ultra South Stuckers with 1 kill so far. Against win or die with 13 if I'm not missing one. Yeah. 13 kills. Pufax has been spotted. Position is known. Mixu not so much. Gedrox seen. Levante using the silent approach. Sees Pufax. Sprays. Gets a knock in. Mixu now the last remaining player. That's it. GG. Well played. Levante with an awesome kill count. 15 kills in total. With 1,709 damage and 9 assists. And 10 of those kills go to Levante's tally. Well done. GG, well played. We're going to hop over for a quick break before we will return with match number 2. And there we are, back with the updated leaderboard. As you can see, Win or Die taking home 15 kills and an astonishing 25 points in the first match. Right behind them, well, right behind is a bit of a lie, but nonetheless, on rank 2, FaZe Clan and Redline following behind them with 13 points each. Then we have 7 each for the Ultra South Stuckers and Room for Improvement. 5 each for MFP Clan and Ascent, 4 each for the 4 Pushmen and PNC Spain. Then we have 3 points each for Bushido and Larila. 2 points for Virtus Pro, 1 each for Triema and 010 Esports. And last but not least, PNC India, X Domination, and the Miss-Off without points so far. Let's hop in. Match number 2 awaits. And as you can see, we are starting quite similar to the first match, but this time our plane will land at Stalber. And this means we have a lot less spots to jump for the team, because this right here is roughly our next possible jump spots for the team. So this means Primorsk, as well as Quarry, Gatka, Novo, Georgiopol, and Zarki will not be able to, or will not be reachable for the teams. Novo in this case is reachable and will most likely be one of the spots one of the teams jumps to. Let's hop over into the action and see where everybody will go. We're following 010 Esports here. As you can see, they're dropping out with Floris. Then we have the PNC Spain team going for ferry period themes. India dropping out, as well as FaZe and Room for Improvement. Following them, we have the Ultra South Stuckers. Then Bushido, Larila, Virtus Pro, Ascent, the 4 Pushmen, TMO, Win or Die, Redline, MFP, X Domination. And that's it. Heaven still has to find his spot to die. Will drop down here. And one team is missing. Unfortunately, the team of Mixon has had some problems. Therefore, they're not in this round. Unfortunately, very, very unfortunately for them. Nonetheless, let's see where everybody has found a home. And our circle shifts to the north, and that means shooting range right here is currently our center of the circle. We can see one team dropping quite close here with Redline. Naleb has found Bucky. Searching for a position to play is easy for them. Savoni is not taken. Most likely one of them will play the shooting range, and I guess that could be Naleb. Has found a UAZ as well. We'll trade that for the Bucky. Win or Die, also quite close. Right here in the compound and the top hill compound. Might be a contest. Or might contest them. I'm switching up. Alright, I'm gonna leave that compound for you. That might be our first kill over here. Hello, my bad, already retreating here. Might have seen Nate up there. Let's see what else the map will tell us. So far, only one team is on Sosnovka Island, which are the 10 Esports. They have the longest way to the circle. Bushido already rotating. TMO, at least with Nidex in the circle. Oh, my bad, now took over this little compound here. Good position for Win or Die in the circle as well. Virtus Pro, Larila is moving. Nixie might find a possible drive-by victim there. Not sure if there's more than one player. So he decides to go for the Roshok Bridge. Timo might be in trouble here. Because we can see Bushido coming in from the side. Celtic almost flipping there. Oh no, he is flipping. Timo able to get over the bridge earlier than them though. Nekjop. Medbay. And Celtic, well, Celtic still stays over here. Says, I'm going to check where they want to go. Timo might decide to go for spot above shooting range. Dark's up here. Will get some help from his teammates. In the back, we can see that Medbay and Nekjop are quite close as well. Nekjop has seen Hyper. With M4 and SK is not the best possible combi. Hyper still up here. Gets knocked by Nekjop. Hello, my bad though, with the kill against Justus. Which is our first kill this time. Xerox coming in for the rescue. Question is, will he be able to go for it? Some shots coming in from the back though. Medbay. He's hot and spicy. Coming around. Gets a knock against Xerox. Well done. Through the barrier. Nekjop with a knock against Hyper. Hot and spicy. Gets knocked from the side by Deco. Has his nade in hand. Almost gets full there. Literally, Larila in trouble. There's only one left. And that's Fantosi up here. The others get flushed. Hot and spicy gets on the count for Bushido as well. And this just leaves us with Fantosi for literally Larila. More shots coming in here from the India PNC team. Rupesh already knocked there by TMO. Karku in trouble as well. And Karku gets knocked as well. This just leaves Risen. He's currently stuck here in that little shack. Waiting for his possible Dangerman spot. Attacks him as well. Question is, will Risen be killed by TMO? Or will he be able to go for the race on Karku? He has no car. No possible movement. That's bad for him. Aloma bat quite close as well. We can see Tiska and Nidix coming in. Karku gets a knock in. No, Risen gets a knock in against Tiska. My fault. But gets killed by Nidix. And hello, my bat coming over here with the nade in hand. As the Nidix waits for him to go on the rest for Tiska. Nade. Oh, smart move. Still tagged. But they are able to get away. They did smell that. Literally, Larila eliminated. Crossberg has found Fantosi. While we hop over to Redline versus the Ultra South Stuckers. Mixu, the last remaining player here. Gets attack in against Nalip, and that's it. The Caster Observer Curse has struck again. The Ultra South Stuckers are eliminated on rank 14. Martin over here, quite close to the Spain PNC team. Corey gets a kill against Tommy. Guess that was what Arden wanted to prohibit. 4 pushmen fighting against Bushido here now. Spicy currently stuck there. Karam with the knock against Nekjop. The roof is not the best position for Medbay. Crossberg though with the double knock. And another one from Celtic against Spicy. Karam now the last remaining player for the 4 pushmen. In trouble. To go for the race on Kristalny, but decided to not do that. Oh, trouble in paradise. Able to arrive at that little yellow, formerly yellow, little blue. Wooden shack, woodhouse, whatever you want to call it. But Crossberg knows he's there. Oh, nice tax against Bushido. Trying to take that car to safety. Not going for the flushes though. Blow him with the knock against Gustav. Bushido's still waiting. They want to bait him. Circle shifted in favor for them though. Spain, TMO, and 010 have to move. And now it's 3 against 1. They are hunting. And that's it. Crossberg eliminates him. No, Medbay eliminates Karam. And Crossberg gets the other 2. That's it. GT well played. Another team bites the dust. Win or die, quite close here to MFP. We can see them all proning down here. Gedrox with the Bucky. All the others have cars. Down here we have Corbos, Cortera, and Andiamos for MFP. Oh, Beamy with some shots and gets a knock against Arden. Grexy has hurt Marbo. And Kova arriving as well. Nice shots, almost a knock. Nice try, 1 HP remains. Beamy, the knock against Kova. This just leaves Marbo. It's coming in. Marbo has to heal. Oh, that's it. GG, well played. Beamy with another nice nade. Well, Marbo finishes Kova with the blue zone nade. Brax gets killed by James down here. Faced with another kill against Ascent. First kill this round. They lost Gustav though. Can see that 010 Esports is coming close here now. They want to push Virtus Pro. In the back though, Spanish PNC team is already ready. Waiting to get a knock-in against Kazoo maybe. Made in the direction of Nixie, not successful. Corexy gets tagged. 1 new addition for Virtus Pro. He unfortunately was benched. And Corexy joined VP. Leaving base. Base picked up Ward there. See down here, Vault now playing for face, or back with face, some might say. In the meantime, obviously, Vault now missing a footballist. I've yet to name a replacement. At least I don't know who's playing for them now as fourth man. 0-1-0 moving forwards. Searching for a possible position to play. I guess this over here might be a valuable spot. Nobody has taken the 3 stacks so far. In the back we can see Celtic for Bushido there on the roof. Waiting for someone to move up. Shipless with the right idea going into the south of the circle. Win or Die taking over the position formerly played by Ascend. And now quite close to MFP here. This one yellow. It's not a good position, but it's a position. Tiska with the knock against Nico Siko. Speaks with the knock. Against one of the players from MFP though. Gets knocked by Tiska. Also gets a flush in. Nedex quite close now to Coyton and Glowham. Has seen one. Nice tag. And looks like TMO is going for that push. This is already eliminated. Unfortunately, light tag again. Nedex with the knock against Glowham. MFP from the side though with the knock against him. Korobos successful. Question is, will Win or Die get the kill against Glowham, or will he just bleed out? Hello, my bat is quite close. But the kill is confirmed for them. 1 kill only for Win or Die so far this round. Zico spotted by Andiamos. Spain against Pro up here and red line down there. Nate by Curexy against Demolizer. Seals his fate. While his teammates are quite close to Naleb. He still has 2 Nates in hand. Depending how good he throws him, I'm going to call him Nateleb. Nice spray against Shadow Echo. Arbifak and Corey now the last 2 remaining players. Ivers coming in from this side. Gets the knock against Arby. And this just leaves Corey. Smoking him, trying to go for the rest. Korobos knocked by Chris. Not one tag now from above by Virtus Pro. Nixie knocked by Ivers. Going for the flush. Gets the flush. Redline was 5 kills so far. And the smiling third party in this case is the Spanish PNC team, because they're coming in from behind now. Corey knocked. Echo sees. Not one too late. But he gets knocked by Corexy. This just leaves Arvis. Against 3. No, against 2. Corexy and Beamy. Beamy with an 8 in hand. Anyamos with a knock against Nedax. Beamy tagged. Nice tags by Arvis. X-Domination eliminated by the miss off. Corexy knocked by Arvis. Where's the move, bro? Move! Yeah, well, red line in the blue zone. And that's it. GG well played. Arvis dies to the blue. Beamy, well, he can still get some loot from the circle. Seven kills for VP. We have Face over here, facing off against Win or Die. 7 teams remain. 1 full team. 2 full teams with Win or Die and 0-1-0 Esports. Beamy, well, the sole survivor for Virtus Pro. He's not sure where he wants to die. But he decides to die right here. in the pits of hell, close to the secret bunker, which is, well, not playable. At least not in esports mode, because there's no key, which is very unfortunate. But at least that's promising cover. Let's fly over the map and see who's where. 0-0 over here. 2 men in the back here. Then we have Bushido there. Face all the way. Split with Ward. And James as well as Fax. Then over here we have Win or Die. Beamy there. Ascent all the way over here in the yellow or blue. MFP in this little compound. Crossroads compound. And that's it. Those are our 7 last teams. With Beamy being the last man standing for Virtus Pro. Crossberg, Celtic and Medbay are quite unsure if they want to face or if they want to face against 0-1-0 Esports. One of those teams, they know better than the other one. Because 0-1-0 and Bushido both are Turkish teams. So they had their fair share of matches against each other. Nice tag against Vard. And the almost tagged by Halomar Bad. Robos with some nice shots. I have to watch out. Oh, that car is already blown. Or? Is it? Yeah, it is. Definitely is. Sand needs to move there, not in the circle. VP, Win or Die, and Bushido, the only teams in the circle so far. And we see nice knocks against Cortara and Korobos by Sand. Andiamos now the last remaining player for MFP. And he gets eliminated by Levante. But with the knock against Flores, that's up here. Shipless now. Last remaining player quite close. They left Kazoo on top of the hill. Oh, nice nade! And another one by Shipless. Gets 2. Now Matt Pay is the sole survivor as well. After Celtic got killed by Shipless. Face pushing in from below. Says, alright, why not take a chance here? Max with the angle has seen Matt Bay. Wally comes out. And that's it. GG, well played. Face now with his first kill this round. Ascent in trouble as well. Chris Knock Killy already going for the race though. You can see Beamy still staying in his little dip. Levante with nades in hand. Might get Chris. Gets Chris. No flush though. Killy waiting for his chance while James gets the kill. Knock against Kazoo. Shipless still waiting over here. Back over here. Levante with the angle. Spotted by Keely. Nice tags. Fade. And Varg find Kazoo, Flores, and Shipless. And 0-1-0 spot is eliminated as well as the Sand on rank 3. Alama Bat came in from the other side. BB was eliminated. And this just leaves Win or Die against Face. 6 kills so far for Face. 2 for each player left alive. And 8 kills for Win or Die. Again, a good shoot for them. Lajos getting the angle in. Same can be said for James, who's going for the airdrop. Rolling forwards. Gedrock's going for the loot of Beanie. Lajos might be the Joker for Win or Die. He might be the reason why Face loses this. James found the farmers. Might have spotted Levante there. Lajos with a nice knock against Vard. James tries to knock him though, not possible. One more bad coming in from below. Get up with a knock against James. This just leaves Fax, and that's it. GG, well played. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Win or die gets a kill. 11 kills for them in total. More damage though by Bushido. And again, with the knocks, we have win or die. Or, well, with the assists. 11 kills for them. Most kills in this lobby were done by... Well, it looks like we have 3 participants. Corexi with 4, Nidix with 4, and Hello My Bed with 4. We're gonna hop over for a quick break before I'll be back with match number 3. And there we are, back for match number 3, and with the updated leaderboard. Win or die taken still over the lead. 46 points in total after 2 matches, means roughly 28 points, 23 points per match. Then we have 25 for the Face Clan, 22 for Redline, 14 for Bushido, 12 for Virtus Pro, 11 for Ascent. Following them, we have MFP Clan with 8, 7 each for the Ultra South Stackers and Room for Improvement, as well as 010 Esports and the Missoff. 5 points each for the 4 Pushmen and PNC Spain. 4 points for Lirili Larila, X Domination and Triema with each 1 point, and PNC India without points so far. But we will hop over for a match on Rondo, because that's our 3rd match of the day. One more to go before we will head back to a good old Miramar. But first, let's hop into the action on Rondo. As you can see, our plane pass starts closely above Jadena City and will end to the left of Yao Tin, which means, well, there is a lot of stuff the teams can jump to. This should be roughly, very roughly, the possible drop spots for the teams. So down here, Rinjiang is not possible. Same goes for Longho. And also in the north here, Hemai Town, Muhopan, Kunxia, Ryan, Nanshuan will not be reachable for the teams. The rest, still possible if you dive a bit. Even right here, Tin Long Garden might be possible, depending how long you want to fly and if you get a car. But nonetheless, the teams will find spots to play and hopefully find ways to enjoy us in match number 3. Down here, we have one of the, well, filler cities. Might be a city in the near future. And the plane is up and coming. All teams are back in the match. Triema joining us for match number 3 of the day as well. Unfortunately, they were not able to in match number 2. Spain drops out first. Following them, we have X Domination and 010 Esports, at least with Afrite, who's playing as coach, so he will drop in the water. Then we have Lirili Larila dropping out MFP. The India PNC team, Virtus Pro, the 4 Pushmen, Win or Die, Bushido, the Ultra South Stackers. Then we have the real team, 010. Redline, Face, Room for Improvement, Triema, TMO, and last but not least, Ascent dropping out. Let's see who gets where. Jadena City played by the Spanish PNC team. Danching played by MFP. Down here we have the 4 Pushmen, quite close to Virtus Pro. Correctly going for this compound, I guess. Others and Fax, they're battling in the sky here. Looks like Fax wants to go for the car. No, Fax want to go for the kill against Arvis. Oh, what? Holy smokes. I guess Fax stopped because he could not believe he got that knock-in. Holy smokes, what a knock. Not quite sure if the rest of Room for Improvement will come to his aid. Fax though driving away. Nightlip is coming. Alright, I'm gonna pack in Evas. Fax, nice as he is, just takes a knock and says, alright, you can take him with you. Never mind me. Because those are the Scrim rules. No kills out of circle 1. Theoretically. Sometimes they happen, sometimes don't. Depends on if there is a contest or not. So far, we don't see a contest. Zeka now driving in the direction of Meisters. He might be the first one to get a kill. Back we can see Zeka looting. Right here. One of my favorite compounds to drop. Because theoretically you have a recall station there. If you're playing normals. Nonetheless. Question is if we will get a kill here. Circle shifted a bit lower. Good position for 0-10 Esports here. Kazoo catching up to his team. They will try this little compound here. And that might indeed be a compound worthy of the circle. I already have one game which ended around here. And those roofs are a good position to play. Get a lot of info from there. Celtic now coming close to Zico. Let's go back. Trying to get to his boss. Celtic gets out of the car. Might have seen Zeka in the back. But at least that compound is free. Marv, well, takes his dodgy and drives away. After he was shot at by Shiplist. 0-10 preparing to prevent anyone from breaching this compound. Timo over here, taking over one of the gas stations. Good compound here as well. Over here we can see an airdrop coming in close. This time P90 with 8 times. Dix will go for that. FaZe might be willing to contest it. And now from behind, Fax with the knock. And this time, he will try to go for the flush. Meisters now with the first kill, though, against Hot and Spicy. Ultrasound Stuckers against Liri Larila. And Crosscow steals that one from FaZe. Yeah, well, I guess Gustav wanted to go for the bush. Wasn't able to. Tiskin now taking hold of the compound on the other side. At least want to get to the airdrop. Spanish PNC team quite close here to the 4 pushmen. Spicy spotted by Shadow Echo. Sparta searching for a possible angle to find a way to, well, get some revenge in against FaZe. Or against 0-10 Esports. Nice tag there from Justus. Kazoo spotted as well. Pre-fire wasn't good though. Dara with some shots in the direction of red line. Waiting for knock over. Down here where we can see Arden. Where is he? Could be up in the air. Oh no. Here in the boss. Well, I thought he might have a glider. Back we can see the India PNC team. So far without real luck in the game. Got no kill yet. Circle shifts. In 1 minute and 2 seconds. No doubt might be facing off against Bashida here. Then moving into the into a better position. Nakyop was tagged there. Shots coming in from a ball all the way over there. Room for improvement. Almost with the knock against Matt Bay. 1 HP remains. Shots coming in from the side by Hello My Bad. Matt Bay in a good position here. Maybe able to get a knock in against Win or Da, but not like that. He has to get away there. Circle shifts away from all those teams. You can see good position for MFP here. Vixen was spotted here by the 4 pushmen. Unfortunately, his car is parked, well, quite badly. 4 pushmen coming close, but he's able to get away. So Trim is not losing their first member. More rotations coming in. Lukaruk's in trouble, but Ivers gets knocked by Nixie. Naylor trying to go for the push against Lukarux. Knocked by Zico. Corexy though with the knock again, not one. Nates against Lukarux, Beamy with the attack against Naylor. Another attack. And now another push is coming in. Nixie against Xerox. Nice tax. Nate coming out. Virtus Pro taking care of 2 teams. And there comes the third. Ultra South Stackers want to get in on the action here. MFP says, whoa, we can see people. Let's shoot. Let's fight. Let's kill. Bart with a knock against Tiska. Well, they try to find more knocks. More possible spots to fight. Over here we have Tremaf still fighting against the 4 pushmen. As we can see, retreating a bit. Braxco with the knock against Seifu. Right here in his glider. Be a bit too low to go for the flush against Spicy. Gets tagged as well though. Habibi with the knock there. And that's good for Brax. Because as we can see, Seifu bled out and therefore that kill goes to the count for Ascent. Thanks to the help from Triema. Brax turning around. You can see MFP getting pushed by the Ultra South Stackers. not really stacking ultrasounds. Right, with another nade against Tiska. Go for the push over here against TMO. And that's it. Kill against Sparta by Gustav, while Fax gets knocked by Crosscow from all the way up here. Gustav tagged by Crosscow. No kill yet, though. Circle shifts in favor of MFP and Virtus Pro. Airdrop over here. Called by Redline. Let's see what's in there. A TBS, well, nobody wants that, but they will be happy about the level 3 gear. Question is, worth the risk? Most likely, the answer is not. Actually healing, though. It doesn't even see that Nailup is going for that airdrop. Nixie with some shots in the direction of MFP. In the back we can see Extermination. Room for improvement, quite close there. Crystal knee. Well, dies to pains with the Panzer. Descent takes out team number 15. Or rank number 15 for the 4 pushmen. Tomy and Kova might be in trouble against Win or Die. Nice tags here. But they are able to avoid them. So Tomy Arden dead right in front of them. Did find a spot to play. Let's see if they will also find a good spot to play, because at the moment they are stuck on the eastern side of the map. We can see the Spanish team is still full, while Win or Die is facing off against the team from Faith and James. And Vard take out Win or Die here. They go. Still thinking about pushing. But Fax gets the knocks in. Nail up now, the last remaining player for Redline. Meisters with the kill against Demolizer. This means the Spanish PNC team also lost a player. Nail up retreats, says, well, no, I'm not going to go for it. Seems though the last remaining player has to heal. Not sure who to rest first. Decides for Fax. Nailip did not decide to go for that fight. Back, we can see room for improvement coming close to Corexi. Nade in hand, that might be a good one. That was a good one. But they pushed fast. Oh, and that's it for Corexi. He gets knocked and flushed by room for improvement. Tommy almost down there. Alright, man, I need heal. I need help. Save res. Save res. Nailip going for the rotation. One with the knock against Nailkjorp. Kova with shots in the direction of Nailip, who might, well, at least prohibit the rest of Arden. Of Tommy. Whoa, that's one. That's not even a HP. Man. What a save. Last second save here for Tommy. Which is Pro now facing off against Extermination. Back here we can see Corboss, who gets knocked by Brexco after knocking Paints and QEK, as well as Chris. And this is not looking very good for Ascent. And the Amos pushing over. Rex got the info from Paints. Corboss moving around here as well. And Brex gets a knock in. Going for the rest on Keely, I guess. Corboss gets rest by Cortera. Brex knocked by Marv. Prima now taking a toll against Ascent. He's still the last remaining. Well, no, Paint's the last remaining member. Was still alive for a bit, and well, through the window, right here, there comes a Corboss and kills Paints, and therefore is sent out on rank number 12. Well, we hop back over here to Virtus Pro against Extermination. Nico Zico and Coit knocked. Nate. That is, well, not too good, but not too bad as well. He's still going for the rest on Nico Zico. Kill against Coiton was confirmed though. Mimi might have seen Glowham there. Not quite sure. Nico Zico trying to push out, was spotted. Loam with some text against Beamy. Beaks drop down. Sprays. Misses. But gets knocked by Nixie. Loam knocked as well. This just leaves Nico Zico and he gets killed as well. Extermination out on rank 11. Well, Virtus Pro is now pushing against room for improvement. Saying, alright, we killed one possible difficult situation. Masters with the kill against Cory. Which means the Spanish team is eliminated as well. Arlin. Oh. Attacks against Beamy. Nixie already going for the rotation. Over knocked by the blue. And Fax gets a kill against Tommy and Arden. And therefore room for improvement is no more on rank 9. Let's see. Might get pushed by Face here. And they're getting the knock-in. So this just leaves Beamy as the last player for Virtus Pro. Teams still a bit behind in the blue for Face. Trying to use the emergency covers here to push forwards. They still know there should be someone there. They are not quite sure who. Spotted by Beamy, but spots him as well. Virtus Pro out on rank 8. Corboss and Cortera, the last two players for MFP. Over here, we have the Ultra South Stuckers, Triema, the India PNC team, Bushido, 010 Esports, and Face. Those are our last 7 remaining teams. India, without kills, but at least placement points, or at least 1 placement point so far. Nakyop with a kill against Kazoo, mixed in with the knock against Karku. Which means India is now being treated like enemies by Triema. Mom says, alright. Let's see what we can do. Searching for a better position. Might die against Bushido. Or against 0-0. Or, well, against the India PNC team. Nice try, though. Horizon, Karku, Rupish, and Shatbai. They were not yet able to get a knock-in. Circle shifted in favor of Bushido, MFP. Let's see where 0-0 wants to go. Crosscow in trouble. Gets knocked by the exploding car. And this just leaves one. He's right below me. Shipless here. It's the last remaining player. Oh, Mixu. Mixu knocking his teammates through the emergency covers. That's very unfortunate. Meisters was a bit too close there. Kaku killed by Marv. Ryzen and Shatbai moving up. Searching for a possible position to play. Marv going for the for the airdrop there. Risen gets tagged by Marv and he gets a knock in. Nice move by him. Celtic with the knock against Mommy. A job spotted. Nice tags here by Marv. Gets tagged by Rupish though. 0-0 is no more. Shipless dies to the blue. This leaves us with 6 teams. Or a boss with a knock against Habibi. 3M are now down to 2 players. Marv will not help. Vixen though. Quite close. Tags against Team India. Knocked by Marv. I don't. Another knock by Mixon. Marv gets knocked through the blue. Unfortunately, shot by now the last remaining player for Team India. Will he make it? Well, he's using one of the shields, trying to go for the race on Rupish. Question is, how many nades does a Triema still have? 0 for Mixon, 0 for Habibi. Very unfortunate. Team India, 3 nades for Rupish, 2 for Shatbai, and he gets a knock! And he gets him! Shatbai! With the kills against Habibi and Mixon. First 2 kills for Team India. Which means they just eliminated one of the teams on rank 6 here, who is Triema. Nakyop and Celtic still alive over here. One of the other 2 teams in the circle so far. FaZe needs to make a move. They still have Facts, Ward, and Gustav left. Then over here we have Cortera and Korobos. They need to move as well. Same goes for the Ultra South Stuckers with Mixu, Meisters, and Kartoffel. And FaZe made their move against Bushido. Nailkyop, the last remaining player here. Nade in hand, and well, FaZe is eliminated by Rupish. Another kill for... And another kill, Rupish and Shatbai eliminating FaZe and Bushido. This means Team India currently heading for rank 3. Not quite. Oh, nice nade against Kurbos. 3 kills for the MFP clan as well. India so far with 4. 3 by Shatbai, 1 by Rupish. And currently the team with the most possible win, the Ultra South Stuckers. Mixu, Meisters, and Kartoffel. For boss now. Will he get the clutch? Clutch or kick? That's the question. He has Team India right in front of him. And the team will just laugh and apparently at the moment. That's this team here. The Ultra South Stackers. Kurabos gets a knock against Shatbai with a nade. Another nade coming in. Blue zone nade coming in behind. Most likely. Oh no, flash and blue zone nade. A Rupish with the back to the enemy. That's not the best situation. Another nade. Attack. More nades. And another one right in front of Rupish. Oh, that hurt. Using the wall again. Gets knocked. Shot by with a flash in the direction of Korobos. Says, alright, I'm gonna go for the rest. That's more important than the push. Oh, and from the side, Kartoffel with the kill against Korobos. This means Team India now on rank 2. At least. Meisters. Mixer with the knock against Rupish, but not before he got the knock against Kartoffel. Shot by now, the last remaining player. Mixer going for the race on Kartoffel. Now it's a 3 against... No, he's not going for the race. Circling around here. And from behind, it's Mixer with the winner chicken dinner for the Ultra South Duckers. But the India PNC team made a good showing this match. Can't say anything against that match. Number 3 gets them the 2nd place. 13 kills though for the FaZe clan with 2,447 damage and 7 assists. But most kills for a single person, going to Meisters and Nadejob with each 5, I guess. As well as Fax with 5 too. That's it. We're going to hop over for a quick break and then I'll be back with you for match number 4. Well, and we are back after our short break. You can see that phase is getting closer now. Still, 5 points are missing for them. And that means that Win or Die is still in the lead after our first 3 matches of the day. We will now hop over to Tego for some more action. But obviously, as you can see in the leaderboard, that's not the only thing that changed. The Ultra South Duckers now on rank 3 with 26 points. 1 point in front of Bushido and Redline with 25 and 24 points. Then we have 22 for Virtus Pro, 16 for the MFP clan, 15 for Ascent, and 10 for PNC India, now making it to the top half of the leaderboard. On rank 10, same amount of points, but 1 kill less, 1 kill more. We have room for improvement. 1 point less. 010 Esports on rank 11. 7 points each for Triema and the Misov. 5 each for the 4 Pushmen in PNC Spain. Then we have 4 points for Lirili Larila and 2 points for X Domination. Let's hop over. Match number 4 of the day awaits us. And as you can see, we are in Tego. Starting slightly below the airport, we're heading over slightly below Harpo. And that means roughly this region right here is droppable for the teams, roughly. So this means Songam Hospital, as well as Army Base, Wolsong, Hamusa, Godok, Yongxion, and Shipyard are barely reachable, at least if you don't rely on a car. If you use a car, that turns out different, because you can reach almost everywhere, except for those 2 boats, because, as you know, those are not reachable by car. Except if you have a BRDM, which we might see sooner or later in the ranked matches, at least. We don't know yet about esports, but it's highly likely that we might see them in esports as well. Coming with patch 36.1, but first let's head back into the match. As we can see, room for improvement, 010 Esports and TMO are the first to drop out. Following them are Lirili Larila, as well as Win or Die, Faith Clan, Team India, the Ultra South Duckers. Then we have Redline, 4 Pushmen, Virtus Pro, X Domination, MFP Clan, Triema, the Spanish PNC team, Bushido, and Ascent. We might have a little contest right here between MFP and X Domination, except for that I don't really see contest. But this right here could be interesting if MFP does not decide to go for school, which might also be a possible spot for them, and it looks like it. So no competition here as well. Spain decides to go for Horsan Prison. Harpo played by Bushido. Ascent going for Hamusa, most likely. Trying to find some cars. Circle shifts in favor of TMO, with Justus, Sparta, Nidix, and Tiska, as well as Lirili Larila. I'm currently in a good position in the circle. Gedrock's right here. Well, hasn't found a weapon yet, it seems. Still searching Warren. Not willing to take the shotty. Well, not willing to take the MP5. But at least he took the level 2 vest. Oh, and there's an SLR. And quite close to him, we could see Team India. Whoa! Well, that escalated quickly. I guess due to me hopping into the car as observer. Well, there was an uneven distribution of weight, and therefore the car flipped. Let's say it like that. It wasn't their fault. Yeah, Team India, Karku, Risen, Ryzen, Shutby, and Rupish. They got second in match number 3. 10 points in total now for them. They did not have any points prior to that. Arden, quite close here. Searching for a spot to play. Pushed away by Nedex and Tiska. Room for improvement is searching for room for improvement. Nedex with some shots here. Not able to get the knock in. Arden, those. Driving away. And he have found a possible spot to play as well. 2-2 split now for TMO. With Sparta and Justus up here on the hill. And, well, obvious glitches on the Porter. But we already know those. Crystallini and Seifu right behind Hyper. And unfortunately for Hyper, his bike blocks his shots. Seifu says, alright, I'm gonna go for the fight. Hyper with Nate in hand. Spicy coming close as well. And Spicy gets a knock against Hyper. And that's it. First kill of the match. Against Lirili Larila. Zerk's now quite close here as well. Nade by Spicy. Zerk's already retreating together with Fantosi. That means this fight might be over. Hot and Spicy though on the other side. Had a good angle. Not able to get a kill in there. Karam. Close to Lirili Larila. They're trying to use the other bridge now. Right in the back we can see Virtus Pro with Lucarux. Close to the Ultra South Stuckers. Not sure if he sees Xerox there or if he has seen... Oh, Nixie is in there as well. Nice tags against Xerox. But Mixu gets the knock against Lucarux, while Lucarux gets the knock against Xerox. Kill though for Meisters. Fantosi gets shot out as well, and this just leaves Hot and Spicy for Lirili Larila. The last remaining player. Well, that escalated quickly. Bufax now quite close to Corexi. He has his bolt in hand. That's not too good for him. Might have heard Pufix there, though. And obviously, since I didn't say it, I wrote it in chat. Welcome, everybody, from Steve's stream. I'm glad to have you. My name is Invi. If you don't know me, you might know me now. I'm a German, mostly German commentator for PUBG Esports. Already dabbling in English a bit. Kartoffel now knocked by Lucarux, who gets... No, Kartoffel with the knock against Lucarux, who knocks Pufix first. Nixie already going for the rest, though. Virtus Pro might stay alive with all four players. Mixu going for the race. And Kartoffel. No, not on Pufix. Kartoffel trying to get a different angle in against Corexi. He might have seen Corexi there. Decides to retreat, though. And as we can see, Virtus Pro is trying to move away. Arden still quite close to Levante. There might have been some shots to prevent him from getting there. As we can see, Tiska in luck, because there's an awful lot of airdrops over here on the street. You already went there. Got the... Oh, decided not to grab the MG3. I'm almost furious. As you can see, we still have Team India and MFP down here, searching for a possible rotation. Send going for the northern approach. But we're gonna help back here to Virtus Pro and the Ultra South Stuckers. Meisters, though, trying to get away with Kartoffel. No chance for them to get the rest in on Pufix. Kartoffel almost knocked as well there. Nice tags by Virtus Pro. Pufix bleeding out. That means another kill for Virtus Pro. Arden gets a kill against Gedrox. Try to arrive here solo. That happened here. Bushido trying to get to a position close to extermination. Matt Bay spotted. And Celtic with some nice shots against Weeks. Almost knocked here. 2 HP remain for him. Very unfortunate. Wake you up on the other roof. Nico Zico. Not able to spot Weeks there. Chris with the kill against Mommy. Means Ascent has found Triema. And hello my bat now with the knock against Arden. Kova and Tommy coming in. But also trying to get away there. Oh, nice shots by Marble. My bat still able to get the flush though. Tommy and Marble trying to get away. Let's see if they are able to. Well, they at least are able to get into that compound. Circle shifts north again. With a touch to the west. Nikoziko with the knock against James. Up and over here. Go for the flush. Gustav. Well, at least he got into the building. Shots are around now. Rotations are coming in. Hot and Spicy might be in trouble here. But he might be in a good position as well. But, well, that looks good for him. He's got Dolphin and Meisters here. 0-1-0 approaching. Gets the first knock. But gets knocked as well. Kartoffel in trouble. Meisters has to watch out now though. It's 1 against 3. Or 1 against 2, better say. Floris rather going for the flush before going for the res. And that might be good for the Ultrasound Stuckers. Nice nade. Meisters spotted with nade in hand by Crosscow. I'm not sure what to do. Gets stacked and knocked by Meisters. 3 HP remained for him. Push coming in by Chiplist, and that's it. GG well played. The Ultrasound Stuckers are the first team to be eliminated from match number 4 of the day. Kova close to Bushido here. Nate's coming in, and that's it. Room for improvement follows just closely after on rank 16. And now from behind, it's Levante with another nade in the direction of Bushido. Almost gets knocked there from above by Sparta. And Justus for TMO. Matt Bay trying to go for the rest, and that nade hit different. Rosberg now the last remaining player for Bushido. And as we can see, there's a lot of things happening. MFP did get some knocks in. Nidix gets knocked by the Spanish PNC team. The 4 Pushmen close to X domination. They're saying goodbye, it seems. Kristalny almost knocked there. Gets knocked by Nico Zico. Player last Karam way over there. That's a kill for X Domination. Hot and Spicy still on his little hill here. Yeah, I do have him on shot. Shots in direction of Triema. Searching for a possible kill. Karamwa has no car left. 010 Esports. There's some pressure against him, but Karam gets away because Seifu says, man, I'm gonna grab you. Good thing for them. Nobody's getting knocked. Circle shifted to the south again, which means Ascent has to move. Shots in direction of Mixin by Arbifak. Not able to get a knock in though. Ascent going for a little swim here. Or at least trying to go for rotation. Boat here. Chris, Keely. He has a hand. We have Pains, who still has a boat over here. And right here, we have X Domination. Waiting for Ascent to make a move. Unfortunately for them, there is no boat in the near vicinity. Ryosh. Last remaining player for Win or Die. Another match, which is not too good for Win or Die here. And he gets killed by Nick Season 8. And therefore, Win or Die eliminated on rank 15. Let's see where else we might have a clash. Oh, a Sand right here. Pushing against X Domination. Payne's trying to get an angle in. Has seen Coyton. Glowham and Beaks knocked. This is got him up there. Going for the flush. In the back we can see Nico Zico. Quite far away. Nate's coming in the direction of Coyton. That one is more promising and that knocks him. Gilly with another knock. Nico decides to go for a little run here. That might be a bit short-lived if he's unlucky. And he gets killed. Chris again. Kill number 3 for him. Against X Domination. Shadow Echo gets knocked as well by Crossberg. And now there's only one Demolizer coming in from behind. Crossberg below the bridge. Demolizer right. I'm going to go for the fight. Ozone Nate. I'm not quite sure that was a good idea. Trying to get over the bridge now. Can see Grande in the back for MFP. Not by bleeding out. Another kill for the Spanish PNC team. For both Grande, Cotera and Aniamos. Team MFP. Yeah, well, this might be a problem. We can see Sand getting shot at by the 4 Pushmen as well as 010 Esports. Hot and Spicy still in a good position. Circle might shift north again, so he most likely might be right here in a good position and in the circle. If I remember correctly, we had one match a few weeks ago where one player just hit in here. Nobody found him. It was the last man standing. Cross Cow. Knock against Risen. Shot by decides, well, should I go for the smoke? Decides against that. MFP facing off against Triema. In the back we can see not one peeking over the ridge. Alright, maybe I can find someone. Spotted Mixon there. Still quite far away from his teammates. So if he gets knocked, no one will find him. Off. Gets the knock against Grande. Gets knocked from behind. So Kurabos and Kotera found him. Mixon with the flush though. Gets a knock against Cortera. Gets tagged quite heavily. And that's it for him. Andiamos from the side. Well, not one gets a kill against Cortera. So another kill for Redline. Robot spotted on top of the hill as well. Nice tags from both sides. Andiamos now knocked by Sparta. Paints with an 8 against Flows in ship list. This just leaves one for MFP. Hot and Spicy might be in trouble. What? Might be lucky here. He's just behind you, bro. Hop over to Ascent versus the India PNC team versus 0 on the Euro. Karaku. And PNC India is eliminated as well. Nice nade by Chris. Hot and Spicy is so close to Nixie. He's just ignoring him though. That's cold, bro. That's cold. Crooks moving up the hill. Down here we have Vard facing off against Naleb and Zilko. Nice nade. Coming in from the side. Another nade. Well, that wasn't too good. Back in the little shack. And facing off against Corexi. Hot and Spicy. Still, he could get the kill against Nixie so easy. I'm not quite sure if he's still there though. He's not moving an inch. 4 pushmen still have to move forwards. Ascent has to move into the circle. Base has to move into the circle. Redline has to move into the circle. MFP eliminated. Korbos was found by Avis. That means the southern part of the circle might be played by Redline. Eastern part will be played by TMO. Back we can see still Crossberg trying to survive for Bushido. Still unsure if... Oh man, Nixie. So close. So close. Hot and Spicy is just ignoring him. Like, oh no, there's no one there. Didn't you hear him? No, there's no one there. Nixie just wiggling around. Beamy with a knock against Chris. Brax almost knocked. Nate's coming from above. Pains with a good angle gets a knock against Beanie. Trying to go for the race. Nate, that was a good one. Spicy gets flushed. Karen coming close as well. Easy Spain eliminated by Tiska. Nixie trying to get away there. Kitty with a knock against Fax. Trying to fight 3 sides. Face eliminated on Regate. Pain's knocked by Corexi. There's an awful lot of players over here. Not quite sure if I should say show you one POV or rather the whole thing currently happening here. 5 kills for Chris now. Karam with the spray in direction of Keely, and Chris gets a knock. Trying to get the flush in, but Beanie knocks him. Seifu with the knock against Brax. Almost killed as well, and that's it. Pains. Takes home the kill. Goes for the rest on Brax. Virtus Pro might be the laughing third party here. Getting a Muller in against Kilikai. Now from behind, it's Redline. Corexi and Nixie moving forwards. Pains in the bush has seen Corexi there. Goes around. Does not get the knock in. Brax though, successful against Nixie. This just leaves Corexi in the smoke. Gets a knock against Brax. Pains against Nixie, and from behind it's Zico getting the kill in. Going for the flush. Pains moving forward. Sees Arvid. Gets a spray in. Gets a knock. Goes for the flush. Caleb moving around. Has no cover, but still gets a kill against Pains. 4 teams left. And Leary Lee Larry La is hot and spicy. Still prone down there in the bush. TMO fighting around. Bushido still left with 1 player, which is Crossberg down here. He has the easiest approach now. Redline will fight against TMO. And the question is, will Hot and Spicy or Bushido get the kills in? Not one with an awfully awesome angle. There wasn't not one, but well, I'll take it. He's so far away from his teammates, man. TMO might get their first chicken dinner. Tiska spotted by Nailub. Gets tagged twice, but Nailub goes down. Not one. Sees Sparta. Sees Tiska. Gets... no, does not get the knock against Tiska. Crossberg moving up the hill. Not one has not spotted him, it seems. Decides to go for the easy approach. Hot and Spicy with some movement now. Approaching TMO from behind. Says, alright, if they're up there, well, I can try to move. Eight in hand. Justus. Dude. Justus has not seen him. But he has seen Justus. Spray coming out. Knock. Gets another good spray in against Sparta. Flash gets a knock, and that's it. Tiska with a kill against Hot and Spicy. But, man, that costs them. That costs them very, very much. Crossberg with some nice shots. Sees not one there. TMO might still win this. TMO might still win this. Sparta back on his feet. Tiska going for the rest on Justus. Crossberg facing off against not one. We can see that TMO is now back with all 3 players. This is looking good for them. Eight kills so far for TMO. 4 for Bushido. And Redline also with 8 kills. Redline and currently was not one of the best position in the circle, but also the worst position. TMO now going for the drive-by kills. This is with the M249 in hand. Saying, alright, let's clean it side by side. Clean the bushes. There's no one in there. Spoiler alert. Crossberg and not one. Both don't want to overpeak. Tiska with a good idea there. Moving down a bit. Not in the new circle. Good position for Crossberg and not one. Crossberg with the level 3 vest has seen not one and has seen Tiska. Not one has. Crossberg has been spotted first. Who will be found first? That's the biggest question of them all. Crossberg or not one? The chicken dinner for the Myth-Off is almost there. If they play it safe, there should be no issue there. Right, trying again for the drive-by. Safe approach here. Not one will be the first one. Almost run over there. And now it's just Crossberg against the world. Spotted, Justus. And that's it. GG, well played. Tiska again with the kill. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. The Myth-Off with 10 kills. More kills, more damage, and more assists. So Biosend with 14 kills, 11 assists, and 2,345.79 damage. 67 would have been nicer. But well, who am I to complain? Let's hop over for a quick break before we will be back with match number 5, our first match on Miramar. Oh, but before I forget, most kills 6 by Tiska. And we have 2, 3, 4, and 5 kills for Killy, Brax, Pains, and Chris. Well, we are back with the updated leaderboard and an update to the situation around footballers, because now we know Scav is joining them for the EWC qualifiers. And they hope to make it to Riyadh. We'll see if they do so, but I'm looking forward to that. Win or die, 49 points, still in the lead. Following them are FaZe with 42 points. Then we have 37 for Redline, 35 for Bushido, 32 for Ascent, 31 for VP, 27 each for the Ultra South Stackers and the Miss-Off. Then we have 20 points for the MFP clan. 0-0 Esports with 13 behind them. On rank number 11, we have Room for Improvement with 12 points. PNC India with 10 on 12. Then we have 9 points each for the 4 Pushman and Triema, 8 for Lirili Larila, 7 for PNC Spain, and 3, last but not least, for X Domination. And as I said earlier, we are back with match number 4 on Miramar, or as some people say, Miramar, which means we will also see some dust maybe settling in and most likely a sandstorm in the near future of the players. And as you can see, our plane starts below in Alcantara, below Alcantara, you decide, and will end to the right of El Azahar and truck stop. This means, well, there's a lot of places the players are not able to reach, because this is roughly there, well, a bit more, this roughly, so this should be roughly where they can drop. Los Leones out, Puerto Paraíso, Resort, Chumacera, Valdemar, Prison, and Partona, which will, well, rarely get drops anyway. Montenegro, just barely reachable. Same goes for the Brickyard below. But yeah, that's an awful lot of places the players are not able to reach. Nonetheless, we'll see where everybody will drop. And if one of the teams might go for hot drop, we'll see. The time will tell, because we're live with match number 5 of today's PUBG EU Pro event scrims. We're following the FaZe clan. Let's see where luck will take them. First to drop out are the players from Triema. Following them are the 4 Pushmen, Redline, and the Spanish PNC team, as well as Bushido. Then we have Lirili Larila, as well as Room for Improvement, PNC India's team. Win or Die, the Ultra South Stackers, as well as Ascent, FaZe Clan, 0-0 Esports, Virtus Pro, the MFP clan, TMO, winners of last match, and last but not least, we have X Domination and a few more coaches. And Pains is quite close here to Room for Improvement. Not quite sure who will get the car or who will get the compound. This looks at least interesting. But it's 2 against 1 though, so Paints might be in trouble. Room for Improvement going for the car. Pain says, well, no, I'm not going to shoot you guys. I'm just going to take the bike and be happy. Crater, Citrican, and Lady Jane still drowning here. For Bushido, TMO, and Room for Improvement. Those are the coaches or analysts. You can see every team has found a possible spot to loot. Picado dropped, Picado played by the Ultra South Stackers. Then we have the 4 Pushmen over here. Central position at the moment for Xerox, but he might need to give that up depending on where the 4 Pushmen want to move. Ascent will most likely try to go for one of these compounds to get into the circle. Then obviously we have Lirili Larila over here. Triema has an easy entry, will most likely play El Pozo. Virtus Pro with Luca Rooks have found their entry. Might go for more southern approach, I guess. So they might try to play around here. Maybe trying to play church first and then head into one of these compounds. We'll see. 010 Esports has found the graveyard for themselves and might try to get to these two compounds here. Picardo already being left by the Ultra South Stackers. Trying to play around Kartoffel's position. MFP and X Domination still need to make the move. X Domination most likely will take a drive over Cantera and then arrive in Picardo. TMO will try to use the main road here and then go in the direction of St. Martin. Face, well, they have two entries with James and Gustav. James most likely will say, well, we have a sand here and water treatment, so either fight them and then take over the southern part or not. Turks now down here trying to get away from Bushido who are arriving. So with a knock against Zico. The Ultra South Stackers facing off against Redline here. Alep. Meisters. Unsure what to do at the moment. Alep tagged as well. Nade coming out. Oh, good nade against Zico. And that kill is confirmed. First kill of the match. For the Ultra South Stackers. That's in the direction of not one. Currently healing, and in the back we can see that Pufax is having an angle, and he gets a knock against Zarvis. Well, he comes out, should be good as well. No, it's not too good. Matt Bay with a knock against Crystallini. And the first team to maybe be eliminated is either one of those here. Not one. With a knock against Meisters, nice one. Gets tagged as well, though, and that Molly might seal his fate, and that's it. Redline eliminated by the Ultra South Stackers. Over here we have Ascent. That's not where I wanted to go, though. Crystallini knocked on top of the hill. Oh. Oh, and he will die. Well, that escalated quickly. Bushido with the kill there. Seifu quite close here to Lirili Larila. They took Xerox and get him away. So no kills for them as well. Face moving up here, as I said. James most likely has told them. Gedrox might be in trouble though. Or not. Can see Rupish. Shots coming out. Question is, has Ryzen heard him? Did Ryzen hear him? At least get some shots out. Only against the car. So this time Win or Die will stay complete. Literally, Larila has taken over Power Grid. Pufix as well. That airdrop though. That's mine. I'm faster. A Lynx and level 3 gear. Shot by spotted by Levante. Corey for the Spanish. PNC team with a knock against Crossberg. Facing off against Celtic now. Nice tax by him. Question is, can he go for the race on Crossberg? The answer is, well, that depends. And the answer is no. Shadow Echo confirms the kill for the Spanish PNC team. Or room for improvement has made some room for improvement. And spotted Corey there. Well, 8 times versus 3 times. That's Quite unfortunate for the Spanish PNC team there. India might get pushed by Gedrox. Sharpeye trying to get away. But with a knock against Justus. Marbo. Shot at by Pains. Justus killed. So moving forwards, Gedrox still quite close. Closest situation we have at the moment. How the heck did I land back at Pains? Kaku spotted, gets tagged once, gets tagged twice, and that's it. Kill confirmed. Not yet for Winodai. Yet Rupish gets the knock in against Gedrox though. And that kill will be confirmed for India's PNC team. Most likely. Because I don't see Win or Die arriving anytime soon, and Gedrox will bleed out prior. That's it. Rupish gets a kill for the team of India. Well, that means an additional point for them on the leaderboard. Bushido still quite close to the Spanish PNC team. Below there we can see Nidex, Sparta, and Justus. Larila still searching for possible opponents to knock and kill. Flores might be one. If the hits connect, and 3 of them do. But Hot and Spicy still not able to get the knock in. And here it is. The first of at least 2 of those dreaded sandstorms. India still up here on the hill. At bay with a knock against Corey. It does not look like Akko, Demolizer, and Arbifact might be able to get the race in. Even though Demolizer will try it. And push against Liri Larila. Can see Hot and Spicy and Fantasy already getting out of the cigar. Oops, that's not where I want to go. Well, we can see room for improvement losing Kova here. Tozy trying some shots. Imi gets a flush in against Xerox. This means that Lirili Larila is only left with 3 players. Roscoe with a kill against Glowim. That still is the most interesting fight. Hyper might be in trouble. Depending on if the 4 pushmen decide to go for the push, which is in their name. Maybe with a knock against Mixo. Room for improvement. Fighting against the Spanish PNC team. Oh, nice tags there. Nice knock by Nakio up against Shadow Echo. Triema with a knock against the Ultra South Stackers. As we can see, the map did change a bit. Pufek still up here. MFP clan still out in the blue. They need to move more forwards. Play a bit faster. Sent down here. Face currently holding the north, or at least northern parts, because Brexco is still out in the blue. Question is, will he move forwards anytime soon? Or does Face know he is there? Can see at least room for improvement there. So Brax playing the waiting game again. Virtus Pro trying to close in against Lirili Larila. Hyper spotted by Corexi and Beamy. Yeah, and Beamy. Lukaruk's already on top of the building. Good position for him. Spicy below him. His Panzer in hand. That move. That move is gold. Dropping down. Finds Hyper. Finds Fantosi, and that leaves hot and spicy with the Panzer in hand. Spotted by Beamy there. And that's it. GG, well played. Lirili Larila is eliminated on rank 16. Next team to arrive are Room for Improvement. Let's see with some shots here. Trying to get a knock in, but Room for Improvement is able to dodge that. Circle shifted. Most teams did arrive in the circle, except for Tuema Pufix, the last man standing for the Ultra South is with the links in hand, though. That won't change anything, most likely. Good position here for TMO. Shots in the direction of MFP by 010 Esports. Oh, nice tag. A nice knock by Kazoo against Andiamos. That will be a kill. Arbo with your knock against Corexi. High ground here for 010 Esports. Not bad. With car explosion against Killian Pains. One close. Blue zone nade. That will be enough to get the kill in. Car explosion as well. And this only leaves Chris, unfortunately. Well, my bat in trouble as well. Ufik still in the blue. Levante with some shots in the direction of base. We are waiting for more to happen. This PNC team still stuck on top of the airplane crash site. Circle shifted to the northwest. Good position still for the 4 pushmen. Chris as well. Bufix almost made it to the circle. Still has to run a bit. Running down again. Going with the knock against Horizon. If it gets a kill in, the SPNC team losing a player. Cortera and Grande, the last 2 remaining players for MFP. Terra might die to the circle. Kazoo and Shipless still waiting for him. Granda made it to the circle. Perfex has still 2 first aids and 1 big pack left. Does not need to move much. But right above him, he has the Spanish PNC team. 4 against 1. They're searching for him. And they found him. Shadow Echo with the kill for the Spanish PNC team. 3 kills for them. And so far, the northern part of the circle. Except for Chris. Face pushing against win or die. Elias trying to get away there. Shots coming in. Oh, gets stuck. Oh man, that's quite unfortunate. Trying to secure his car. Back spotted by the Spanish and Levante. James not though. Nico with the knock against Crosshow. Terra dies to the blue. As predicted, this just leaves Grande. Chris, the last remaining player for Ascent. At least trying to get some placement points in. Maybe a kill or 2. Off with a knock against Shadow Echo. Spanish team will lose a player as well. Sparta gets a kill against Crosscow. Can see Artifact trying to go for the race. Most likely successful. Geeks was a knock against Kazoo. Or is trying to move up the hill. Nate's coming in. Almost knocked there. Sparta attacked from Arden from above. It's Beamy with Arden. Circle shifting in favor of 4 pushmen. Like I said, good position for them. Chris now with some shots in the direction of PNC Spain. Trying to move forwards. Liosh might have seen... I'm not quite sure what happened there. Oh, yeah. Bike almost blew. Liosh tried to jump down. Chris now will say, this is my home. This is my castle. Or at least my car. James Fax, Gustav and Watt trying to cross the street. Waterbow is in knock against Needix and the flush as well. Nice spray, gets the first one, gets the second. Nade. Not good. Gustav moving forwards. Liosh has seen him and that's it. This just leaves 1 and that's James. Chris gets a kill against Fax though. Stealing that one. He's knocked by Flores. Gonna come back to James. Knows Chris is there. Shots against Levante, gets a knock in, and from behind. The Spanish PNC team has set their sights in his direction. Fighting against Bushido as well though. Already retreating. Pushing forwards. Not in the circle yet. Bushido says, alright, let's go for it. Bay moving out of the car. We're shooting in the direction of the Spanish team. Taking over his position. Safer with the kill against Mixing. Correxy with the kill against Mom. Chris says, alright, I'm going to try to get James. Position is, well, difficult. Beamy with the kill against Matt Bay and Nate Cure. Bushido eliminated on 10. Kazoo has a good position to kill Chris. Completely open there. And Flores has seen him as well, but gets knocked by Chris. Well done. That means Kazoo now taking home the shots. Gets 2 tags in against him. And Chris, well, he's in trouble. Says, I'm gonna fight this. Gets the first tag in. While Kazoo gets the last laugh. And the center is eliminated on rank 4. On rank 8. 4 would be good. Oh my bad, the last remaining player for win or die. Karam gets knocked and flushed by Nixie. Good game so far for Virtus Pro with 9 kills. Over here we still have Grande. Last but not least for the MFP clan. Down here we have room for improvement with Marbo and Arten. 3 killed so far. Nixie facing off against the Spanish PNC team. There's only one left. And that's over here, Damalizer. Alright, I'm going to fight against Win or Die. Don't want to fight against Virtus Pro. Last man standing here. And I might be getting some unwanted attention from Virtus Pro in the near future. Because he has to move, and he has to move forward somewhere. I guess this right here might be a spot. Too bad. 4 pushmen. Well, there's only 1 pushman left, which is Seifu. Oh, hello, my bad. Has spotted Damalizer. 6 kills so far for hello, my bad. Grande gets a knock against Lucarux and against Corexi. Oh, 1 HP remains. Beamy with nade in hand. That is a good one. And that's a kill. Marbo. The last remaining player here. For room for improvement. With a nade in the direction of Kazoo. Unsuccessful. Second nade coming in from behind. But still too far to the right. Seifu with a knock. Flores gets knocked by Beamy and killed by Beamy. Seifu now moving in the direction. Oh my god. Kazoo. Just in front of him, nade in hand. And that's it for Kazoo. Seifu gets killed by Kazoo. 6th place for 4 pushmen. Room for improvement now. Fighting against him. That nade just landed in front of his hill here. Oh, nice tags. Almost a kill. Nade. That might be a good one. And that is perfect. Marbo with the kill. Spanish PNC team, 1 player. Hello, my bad. Last for win or die. Nixie gets a kill against Damalizer. Hello, my bad. Still searching for a way to play here. Good thing he is in the circle. And he still has his Mirado down here. Trunk is empty though. Virtus Pro left with 2 players. Airdrop. Fresh one right here. New level 3 gear. P90 as well. 2 players left for room for improvement. The question is, who will face off against Hello My Bad? Will it be Beeman, Nixie, or Marble and Arden? Beeman knows that Hello My Bad is there. Knows where Marble is. Nixie has found the other airdrop, which has a DBS in it. Nobody wants to play that, at least as long as it's not a fight for a building. One more bat moving forwards, has found a spot for himself. 14 kills so far for Virtus Pro. Marbo and Arden saying, alright, we want a different position as well. Well, not a lot of room to play here. Or, as the name suggests, there is room for improvement when it comes to playable area. Same cannot be said for Virtus Pro. Beamy and Nixie trying to get the angles in. Beamy Only 5 kills already. Hello, not bad. Might have been spotted by Nixie. Nixie and Hello My Bad. Currently the only 2 players in this circle. And Hello My Bad with some nice tags in the direction of room for improvement. Might have seen Beamy there. Nixie checking again and again if you can see him. Oh, nice tag against Arden there. No vest left. Nixie now with attack against Hello My Bad. 1016 damage from him. Room for improvement needs to move. Beamy needs to move as well, though. You can just play the street, though. Would need to face off against room for improvement then, though. Most likely will try to get to the street. Get the high grounds against... Oh, on the next reach. Nice tags against Hello My Bad. Again, unsure if he should try to get the angle in. Orban Arden spotted. Nate coming out. That's a good one. Unfortunately, he wasn't pre-cooked. Moving forwards. That molly was not bad as well. Hello My Bad with the knock against Arden. Marble spotted by Beanie. Flash coming in. Nate cooked by Marble. That's it. GG, well played. Beamy was a double kill. Nice tags, and he also gets a kill against Hello My Bad. GG, well played. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. 17 kills with 3001 damage. And 11 assists by Virtus Pro. That's a nice tally. 8 kills by Beamy. With that, he has the high kill count. More kills than almost all the other teams combined. Well, almost every player of all the other teams combined. Only 010 Esports had 1 more than he had. And that in total. But well, nonetheless, we'll hop over for a quick break before we will be back with match number 6. The last match of the day. And we are back, and win or die, still leading the pack, now with 61 points. 58 points though for Virtus.pro, so another team has catched up to them. Face now on third with 46. Then we have 37 points for Redline and 36 for Bushido with 35 for Ascents close behind. The Ultrasound Stackers with 32 points on rank 7. Then we have 28 for the Miss-Off. Following them, we have 010 Esports with exactly 25 points. And last but not least, 24 points for the MFP clan, 21 for Room for Improvement, 16 for PNC Spain, for Pushman was 14, 13 for Triema, PNC India was 11, 8 points for Liri Larila, and 4 points for X Domination. And we'll hop into, unfortunately, the last match of the evening, because we will hop into match number 6, our last match on Miramar. That was not where I wanted to go. There, that looks better. Obviously, we don't want to go for a break. We will hop into the action in 50 seconds. And as you can see, we are starting our travel slightly above the oasis and are heading to Puerto Paraíso. This means that there's still a lot the teams would like to drop to, but are not able to. Well, that was a crude line. And another one. Oh my god, I'm not sure why I don't use the line tool, but well. Nonetheless, this roughly is the area where the teams can drop here. That means the islands are possible. Tierra Blanca, Campo Militar, not so much. Same goes for El Pozo, Alcantara. Right here, Montenuevo and Chumacera, Valdemar, Prison, and Partona. And this is it. Our last plane of the evening, unfortunately. But don't be afraid. We will head into more action, PUBG related, this week on Sunday. And obviously next week as well. Because maybe I'll find 1 or 2 days where I can do another PNC preparation PUBG EU Pro Scrims cast, or EWC preparation Scrims cast. We'll see. But first, we have Room for Improvement. And they are dropping out first as well. Spanish PNC team going for the La Cabrera split. Then we have Ascent face Bushido. The India PNC squad. Liri Larila. Win or Die, TMO, MFP Clan, 010 Esports, the Ultra South Duckers, X Domination, Virtus.pro, and Triema. And then last but not least, Redline and the 4 Pushmen going for Puerto Paraíso. Question is, will they go for a hot drop? But it's looking like they're retreating already. I was going for the cross compound here, trying to take the Mirado at the bridge. Well, Naleb is going for the push here. Found a pistol. Nice as always a micro Uzi. Nice tracks by Naleb. Gets some more in, and the next one comes in with the machete in hand. Nade in hand. And now that's kill number 1 here against Naleb. Well, last game, fast game. That's what they always say. Redline losing the first player of the match. Avas, quite close. Same goes for not 1. And in the middle we have the 4 Pushmen. They are pushing against Avas now, I guess. He's trying to dodge that. Taking the Mirado. That means this is the end of the first fight. Circle shifted to the north with a good position for Ascend in the middle of the circle. Team's quite close though. And from behind, it comes a Tommy for room for improvement. He saw some room for improvement in their position. They were all the way in the north. Now he's stuck down here. Quite sure how. James might get the second kill of the match if that continues. Looks like Tommy's trying to get into that direction. Nice tags by James. Nade in hand. Oh, another nice tag. And another nade, and James gets the second knock of the match. And now from the side, it's Pains with some... No, it's not Pains with some shots. Room for improvement with some shots. Arden gets a shot in against James. Not willing to go for the nade, though. I guess Tommy said, well, don't try it, man. Don't try it. It's no use. Arden dodging that. Gustav close as well. Up here. Oh, and I can see a mortar. Whee! Almost with a knock against Gustav. Oh, nice hit there. And another one. Nice tries. No knock though. Very unfortunate for Killy. Base taken over the compound. You can see there's still a lot of way to take for some of the teams. Like the 4 Pushman, Red Line, 3 Ema, Virtus Pro. The teams are already moving. I'm not quite sure what happened to Lucarux here. Alright, he's moving at the wall of Cantera, therefore a bit slower. FaZe might want to take their cast differently. At least as long as Killy finds some more mortar bullets. Kaptorfel with the kill against Shiplist. It's a fight here between the Ultra South Stuckers and 010 Esports. It's a corner of the circle. Emergency pickup for X domination. Kiloem, Nico Zico, Coyton, and Vix searching for a position to play. Question is, will it be a good one? Shido might face off against Rila. Xerox in trouble here. Good thing Celtic's bullets are empty. But there is a knock by Karku against Fantozi. Nate coming in. And Rupish searching for the flush. Another point for India's PNC team. Harper gets pushed there by Bushido. Trying to get away. Spanish PNC team also with some shots. Both PNC teams quite close. Rosberg spotted. Celtic with a knock against Rupish. South by though with a knock against Nakyob. Karku with nade in hand. Not able to get a knock in. Gets knocked. Isn't coming close. Trying to go for the save. One thing which I find interesting about India, they're using the flashes to go for the reses. I'm trying to save Karku there. Flash was the kill against Flores. Looks good, though. Shot by with a kill against Nakyot. Nobody saved him. So last game, fast game for Bushido as well. Shot by has to watch out, though, because Celtic was quite close there. Decided to retreat again, though. Took shelter in this compound, which is a good position. Oh, Keely got killed already in the meantime. Seems Warden, I guess. No. Face as well. Who killed Keely? Oh. Extermination. Very unfortunate for Ascent. Get rocks. Gets attacked by Fax. Well, there were more mortar shots coming in. I guess most likely by Extermination here. Rexy was a kill against Marv. Happened over here somewhere. Taking the emergency pickup. Yeah, over there. Moving up the hill. Sees Corexy there. Just waiting for him to attach to the emergency pickup. Smoke coming out. And nobody took the emergency pickup because the circle was in favor for them. James has Brex below him. And that's another kill against Ascent. And then this time, for face. Quite unfortunate. Spanish PNC team are back with some shots in the direction of James, while Nixie gets a kill against Seifu. Trying to save Lukarux there. Back we can see Krystalny and Spicy moving forwards, mixing with a knock against Grande. We're getting some shots in. The question is, where does Virtus.pro want to go? Or where do Virtus.pro want to go? And it looks like to their old position, which is taken over by the 4 pushmen now. Or at least 2/3. Karim still rotating. Quite close to Beamy, though. Beamy not with the ball this time. Sees Karim approaching, and that should be an easy kill for him. First tag, second tag, third tag, and that's a knock. Beamy with a knock against Karam. Krystalny knocked by Corexy, and this just leaves Spiciaka, who now shoots against Beamy. Orbo with the knock against Mixin. Habibi stealing the kill against Karam. Krystalny flushed by Nixie, who's facing off against Spiciaka, and he gets some retribution against Virtus.pro. Corexy moving forwards together with Beamy, together with Lukarux, and that's it. GG well played. 4 pushmen, the first team to be eliminated on rank 17. Circle shifted again. Or will shift again, better said. Hasn't shifted yet. Mixon knocked quite close to cover here. Gets a kill against Mixon. Oh, text from Beamy. I'm in trouble. They at least got 2 kills so far. Sparta with a knock against Fax. What happened here? Christoph, though, taking him away. Bro, don't bleed out. We need you. Won't be what they say internally. Pains increase the last 2 remaining players for Ascent. Circle shifts to the north. Good position for win or die. They might be able to advance and take home the win this time. TMO advancing against Face. Chris with a knock against Hot and Spicy. Nice tags against Tiska. And from Tiska against Fax. Nate coming in as well by Nedex. Well done. Another one. Gets a flush in. Oh, Face knocked by a flush by his own Nate. Nedex killed. Vart knocked. Gustav successful there. Justus with the kill against Vart. Teams trying to come closer again. Bufix with a knock against Crossberg. Late by James. Interesting. Gets knocked, but Justus gets knocked as well by that Knight. This guy going for the race. Quite sure if that is a good idea without smoke, but it looks okay-ish. Although my bad was a kill against Kartoffel. Sparta with a Nate in direction of Gustav. Who gets killed, and that's it for the Face Clan on ring 50. TMO taking over the position. Xerox with some shots in the direction of Kova. Has seen Pains there. Kova in trouble. One tag. One tag would have been enough. Good thing he does have a slight reach here. RB with the knock against Justus. Spanish PNC team took over the riches here. Kova with the knock against Chris. Marbo knocked by Mom. Chris killed by Kova. This just leaves Pains for Ascent. Waiting for his chance to get the kill. Patiently. Cover attacked from above. And that's a kill for Pains. Room for improvement has no room anymore. And Pains, well, he will die to the blue as well. No car for him, I guess. At least he's not going anywhere. Healing, moving around. Does not look like there's a car anywhere. Maybe a bike? No. Still waiting for his chance to move forwards. Theoretically, everything is free till this house. And after that, well, we still have Triema over here. After them, we have Virtus Pro, who are now approaching 0-0 Esports. Soon knocked by Lucarux. Crosscow though with the retaliation. He gets a flush in against Kazoo. Crosscow sees Corexi flying in. Nade in hand. Nobody home. Fighting for the edge here. Nice knock by not one against Lucarux. They got attacked there by Crosscow. No blues on Nate for him. Me still waiting with Nate in hand. Oh, another tag. Well, that Mirado is not looking good. Me with another Nate, and that's... What? Alright. I guess it landed right here in the... right here in the corner. Me and Lucarux knocked. This just leaves Corexi. From this side. Crosscow comes in. Virtus Pro eliminated. Crosscow with Molly in hand. Has to face off against Redline now. Going for the roof move. Nice knock against Ivitz. Gets another one against Zico. This just leaves not one. Not one, but two. Where the knocks by Crosscow. Molly. Not good. And he gets killed by Habibi for Triema. Not one. Not able to get the rest in for Zeko, but might be able to get the red in on Ivis. Still moving into the farmhouse. Ivis dies to the blue. That's it. Red line down to 1. He will die to the blue as well. Well, Pains made it close to the circle. Corobos knocked Pains. Was there a bit more centimeter. Cortera and Corobos knocked. Andiamos trying to go for the rest here. Mixer gets a kill. And MFP clan is eliminated. Tiska gets all 3. PNC India eliminated. Well, Mom gets the kill against Pufex. Paints. Moving forwards. Can hear the shots by Tiska. Can see Tiska. It's quite close here to Sparta. It's on the roof. Five nades. Bam. That's just bam. Sparta, not sure where that nade from Pains came from. Below him, he still has one or die who are facing off against Habibi, though. This guy gets killed. Habibi still alive, though. After that nade. That was a nice one. Sparta trying to get away. Shots coming in from Pains. Nade in hand. Dream eliminated. Mixu has found Habibi. Nice. Oh, well, a bit too far. Flash coming out. Another nade. Sparta tries to spray and pray. Pains able to dodge that. Gets tagged by the Spanish PNC team, though. Trying to take the car. Let's see if he will be able to get somewhere. Not quite sure that's a good position. Almost gets killed there. The only one who was behind him was Sparta. So, for now, this is a good position. Hyper. Advancing for really Larila. We have Paints as Solo Snake. And Sparta is Solo Snake. Hyper most likely will advance now, I guess. TMO eliminated. Sparta run over by his own car, I guess. Oh, nice tags here against Demolizer. And Hyper gets a kill for literally Larila against the Spanish PNC team. But most likely you will die against Nico Zico here. Or not. Maybe against Pains. Smoking his way forwards. Gedrox. Not seen Pains yet. Levante with the knock against Mixu. Gedrox tagged by Hyper. Nico with an awful spray. Gets flushed by Hyper. And, well, there was the second one. Glowem also knocked by Hyper. Well done. Hyper gets another kill in for his team. Pain's trying to, well, not spray and pray, but dance to survive. Meisters with the knock against Weeks. This just leaves Koiten. We're down to 5 teams. Got to move forwards. Has Levante in front of him. Not one was the kill against Hell on My Bat. Who's on nades? And Levante gets knocked. This is awful for Win or Die. Taken apart by solos. Quite now solo as well. Gedrox in trouble. Pains with a nice tack against him. Was tagged as well though. And as you can see, that Mirado is moving. Gedrox tagged from above by Hyper. Osh gets a kill against Not One. We're down to our last 4 teams. 3 snakes. Hyper for Lirili Larila. Paints for Cent. We still have Koiten for X Domination. And Osh and Gedrox for Win or Die. And if this continues, we might have... Oh, nice tags against Paints by Lodge. Try to get forwards in the direction of Gedrox. Not in the circle as well. No one is in the circle yet. Let's hop into the aerial overview. Pains. Almost down there. I had to reload though. Unfortunate. Hyper with some more shots in the direction of Gedrox. Smoke wall coming in. Pains did move forwards. Still a bit of cover left and has a shield. Checking the direction where Hyper currently is. Who's facing off against Koiten. I'm in a bit too high, brother. Another attack. How the heck does he not hit? Nade coming out. Hyper just ignores it. Wasn't a bad nade though. And, well, that's it. GG well played. Literally Larila eliminated by Koiten. Now we're down to our 4 last players. Paints, Gedrox, Liosh, and Koiten. Lyosh and Gedrox get the kill in against Koitin, and this just leaves Pains in 1 against 2. But he has an airdrop right in front of him. Let's see what's in there. A DPS. Well, I'm not quite sure he will take that. But he's happy for the level 3 gear. Gedrox coming in from the side, though. And that might be all the difference he needs. Not spotted Paints yet. She coming in, has some Gedrox. Spray comes out. Almost gets a knock there. Lyosh trying the attacks. And now it's from above. Gedrox getting the kill in. GG, well played. Winner with a chicken dinner. Win or die takes home a second one. 9 kills, 1,873 damage, and 6 assists for Virtus Pro. Let's check out how many points the teams did get in total, because we are done with our last match. And this means I can try my math skills again. Win or Die had 61 points prior. They did get another 19 points with this chicken and 9 kills. Means 80 in total. Nothing will change there. Virtus Pro was second with 58 points. 3 points behind, but they dropped out quite early on rank 13. They did get 5 kills, so 63 in total. FaZe was behind them with 46, but they only got 3 points for kills, which means 49 in total. Then we have Redline on rank 4. They at least got 5th with 5 kills, which means 8 points in total. So they have 45 now, but still behind FaZe. Bushido on rank 5 had 36 prior. They only got 1 point, so 37 for them. Ascent was 6 with 35 points. They will move up a rank with that second place and the 3 kills by Paints and his Chris. They have 9 points in total, which means 44 points final result. Then we have 32 points for the Ultra South Stackers. They get another 6 kills plus 2 placement points, means 8, which gets them an even 40 points. So they also take over the rank from Bushido. The Miss-Off with 28 on rank 8 gets 8 kills plus a placement point, means 9, which is an even 37 points. They might be taking over Bushido as well, depending on the... No. Bushido has less kills, so Bushido stays on rank 6. Then we have... No, on rank 7-ish. 010 Esports on rank 9 with 25 points. They get another 2 points for the kills, means 27. MFP Clan, they had 24 prior, so 1 point behind, only getting 1 kill, so 25 points for them. Room for Improvement with 21 points on rank 11 got 2 kills, so 23 points for them. PNC Spain, well, they at least get a placement point, but in total that means only 17 points for them. The 4 Pushmen, 14 points, but they only got 2 kills, so 16 points in total for them. They will stay behind PNC Spain. Triema had 13 points. They got 6 kills, that means 19. They will take over 13th place for Pushmen. Then we have PNC India. They had 11 points, get another 2 for kills here. 1 by Shatbai and 1 by Karku, which means 13 in total. Lirili Lari La. They get 3 points for kills, and 4 for placement means 7 in total, which almost doubles their result and gets them an even 15 points. Extermination, well, they had 4 points, gets 6 kills, plus 5 placement points, means 15 in total. So we also have a change there in the bottom of the leaderboard. And the leaderboard is final. Let's hop over there. As you can see, my math did math this time. We have 80 points for Win or Die, 63 for Virtus Pro, 49 for the FaZe Clan, 45 for Redline, 44 for Ascent, and 40 for the Ultra South Stackers. Then we have 37 each for Bushido and the Miss-Off with Bushido having less kills and therefore more placement points, so 7th rank for them. On rank number 9, we have 010 Esports with 27 points. Following them, on rank number 10, we have the MFP clan with 25, 23 points for Room for Improvement, 19 for Triema, 17 for the Spanish PNC team, 16 for Pushman, another point less for Lirili and Larila and X Domination with each 15 points on rank 15 and 16. And then we have 13 points for the Indish PNC team. Well, and that concludes our match day for today in the PUBG EU Pro Scrims. Tune back in on Sunday here for a nice duo tournament hosted from Nordish League. And obviously, we will have maybe some more action on Friday. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll see what turns up. Stay tuned, and I'll rate you over to someone else. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed the cast, and I hope I see you again for the next PUBG Pro Scrims on this channel. Bye-bye.